Ben-Hur is darker. It's richer, it's more textured, it has conflicts within the characters themselves. It isn't quite so black and white. You have a man against a big backdrop, right? This huge epic setting of the Roman Empire and the crucifixion of Christ. And yet you have a very small story, a man dealing with his heart, his passion, trying to find his family, being separated from them, and dealing with the violence and the revenge aspects of it, and reconciling that somehow, and kind of in a way becoming the first Christian. Those are wonderfully complex, detailed things that I think make Ben-Hur stand out. I think there are also some physical components to the way the film was shot, the way the action was filmed, the chariot race, the work of Yakima Canutt, who coordinated the race and directed part of it. His son Joe Canutt, who was my father's stuntman, who later directed second unit for me when I became a director. All of these elements melded together to make this very, very complex, rich experience for an audience, which I think is equally valid today. I don't think you'd have any problem seeing this on a big screen and not being captivated by it.
What's great about films pre-1982 is that actors got time. They didn't cut to a reaction shot. You gave a reaction. And I only say this because I've had to see so many features. You know, I see features all day long, and so the director, you see the director directing through the actor's work as well, and the actor's work, of course. And the camera work, the camera can move while the scene is happening, and it's not reliant so much on the fragmented shots to pull it all together and make it happen. That's one style of filmmaking, and I'm not discounting it by any means, but in a film of this scope, so to speak, you're given the opportunity to look around in the frame, and in my mind, walk around in their world. Smart lighting, really wonderful. They sculpted with light, and not only sculpted with light, but sculpted with color light. If you look closely at it, you've got a cold here, warm here, and a halo here, and they had to build their shadows, because you have to realize this particular film was 65 millimeter, and it was scope. So the lens was very thick, a lot of glass, so the negative needed a lot of light. And so they had to light bright, very theatrical, and build it so that when you compressed it with a film print, film compression, when you go to the original, interpositive, internegative, and your print, it actually, the end result in that print was the look you were going for, but you had to light it differently to get that effect in the final.
I think Warner Brothers did a magnificent job of restoring, first of all, and then remastering and bringing this out at a phenomenal level of detail in terms of what you see on the screen. To me, it looks like you could step into the screen, jump in a chariot, and drive away. I think Willie Wyler would be very pleased. It looks like film. It doesn't look digital. It looks real. It looks the way the director intended it.